I'm Iridium. Hope you're doing all right today. Coming to you from the car again. So apologies for the, the unprofessionalism of the videos, but I've got loads to talk about and I've got loads of work to do. So I'm at work, in my break, doing the videos. Does it matter? Let me know in the comments below. A few people said before they like the car. I actually do. I like doing it in the car. It's more relaxing. There's no animals around to annoy me. There might be people around to annoy me because I'm in the car park at work. But let's talk music. So I don't know if it's U.D.O or U.D.O. Obviously, it's got a full stop. So it must be U.D.O. So obviously, everyone knows U.D.O, Dirk Snyder, Accept, and obviously brought out loads of solo albums as well. This is the 17th studio album from U.D.O. U.D.O, fucking U.D.O, whatever. Anyway, U.D.O, Dirk Snyder, I love him, man. And I mean, some people don't like his voice. I can understand that. It's sort of an acquired taste, I suppose. I actually love his voice. I mean, it's an unusual voice. It's something about it. It's you know it's him, don't you? Without a fucking doubt, you know when U.D.O, Dirk Snyder is singing. He's got that great sort of gargling sort of vocal. I love it. I think he's a brilliant vocalist. On the guitars, you got Andrei Smirnov and D. Dammers. They do a superb job across this album. There's a real groove to this album in a lot of the songs. I do go through the albums and there's 16 songs to talk about, so I won't spend too long on each song, but it's a long album. Maybe it's called Game Over for a reason. Maybe it's the last album, don't really know. It could be, hopefully not, because there's loads of life left in U.D.O, Dirk Snyder yet, because this album is fantastic. You got Tillen Hudrap on the bass and Sven Dirk Snyder on the drums. I don't know if that's his son or whatever, but anyway, everyone in the band is top notch. I mean, it's just such a tight metal album. It's brilliant sounding as well. The production is absolutely fantastic. It's got a real bite to it. I was thinking about not comparing to the Accept album this year, Too Mean to Die. But I suppose you can't help it, really. I mean, I think U.D.O has brought out, consistently good albums. Occasionally does something a bit different, like the one last year. So I was a bit concerned that he was going to go for something different. But he's definitely kept to his metal roots here. And this and the Accept album, I mean, I love Accept now. I think they're great. I absolutely think they're a brilliant band. I think they're neck and neck on this, without a doubt. You know, they're really good albums, both of them. I don't know where it's going to come in my end of the year ranking, but it's going to be close. Anyway, so let's talk about the tracks. Fear Detector. So this is the opening track, obviously. I love this song. There's a lot of medium pace songs on this. There's some fast ones as well. But I love it when they've got medium pace. I think that's when they're at their best. But that's me. I'm a medium pace freak anyway. But Fear Detector kicks it off. It's a great fun metal groove with sort of a hint of heavy rock and roll, if you like. Nice simple chorus with sort of those gang vocals. The first of a list of brilliant solos, and I can't say enough about these guys and the guitar. I mean, they're just fantastic. I love it when they keep there's some simple sort of riffs on this album as well, but they keep them really tight and groovy. And they're getting that metal groove, like I said, but they are fantastic soloists as well. There's a brilliant solo at the end of the song on this one as well, Fear Detector. Great way to kick the album off. Holy Invaders is next. This is a brilliant track, even better for me than the opening track. That medium pace metal groove continues. I love the little guitar solos between the riffs. It's nice doing little intricate bits, which is great. Another great gang vocal chorus as well. There's plenty of that on here. So Holy Invaders is a great track. Second track in. Third track was a single, Prophecy. Man, I love this song. Did a reaction to this. The video is fucking fantastic. Check the video out. It's a bit dirty. It's pretty good though. Very catchy chorus. I've been singing this one in my head since I've heard the album as well, because I've listened to it more. A very cool gallop throughout the song. I love it. An excellent riff going like through that solo as well. It's just an amazing riff. That's a great standout track, Prophecy. Next is Empty Eyes. U.D.O spitting out those lyrics like he does over the hung out riffs in the verses that become sort of chuggy riffs later. I love it when they go from that hung out and then when it gets into the groove of the chug. A cool busier riff in the chorus and those sort of two tonic backing vocals again. Absolutely great. I See Red is next. This is a medium to fast paced song. They get back in that metal groove with a sort of a familiar riff. And we get those sort of slight AC/DC feels here, as you do. You know, there's always been that connection there between AC/DC and Accept, or that sort of, you know, influence, slight influence. The chorus is a little less immediate, but still a great track. Next up, we move on to Metal Never Dies. Look up, see the sign, 'cause metal never dies. Another single. What a great title as well. U.D.O sounds like his usual sort of weird but sort of great self. He's got a sort of weird pervy sort of voice at times in parts of this song. A real cool dark feel to this song though. I love it. I absolutely love it. Next up is Kids and Guns. Kids and Guns, taking lives away. There's another single. They get their AC/DC groove on fully on here. Nice simple chorus. Great track. True metal boogie here. So, Like a Beast is next. This is a faster track. Probably the fastest one so far. Some great, almost thrashy riffs, but very melodic as usual. A great riffy change up before another great solo. Don't Want to Say Goodbye is next. It's a ballad, piano and acoustic start. All right, U.D.O is really sort of, I know he's meant to sing metal. That's how he sings best, but there's something about him. He sounds sort of vulnerable when he sings these slow songs. I can't explain it. He seems very vulnerable in that sort of voice that he does when he sings a ballad. It's a nice break from the metal though we've had so far, which by the way is excellent, but it's just nice to have sort of a break up now and again. And it stays sort of without the rhythm section kicking in. So it's like you don't get the drums and guitar coming. It's not a real build up to the song. It sort of stays as it is. Next up is Unbroken. Great track. The metal groove is back in full force here. Some really nice guitar melodies throughout the song. Great stomping verses and just a really enjoyable groove-laden track again. Marching Tank. I love this song. A heaven and hell bass line. In case anyone's wondering. Starts this off and we get a real two-tonic, epic sounding track. U.D.O sounds great again, spitting out those lyrics. Love the slow gallop. One of the standout tracks for sure. Thunder Road is next. Sort of a slow to medium pace song. A sort of thumping, half galloping rhythm section with some very cool guitar licks throughout. Again, a chorus is a little understated, so it's not immediate here, but the pure metal riffs really make this one a really cool listen. Next up is Midnight Stranger. Now this is I love this song. This is one of my, I ranked the songs I scored the songs by the way, which you can't see, but so I know how good it is, and this is one of my favourites. So it's the riff is just brilliant. It kicks this off. It sort of gives me that, harks back to the Metal Heart album of Accept for me, which is my favourite Accept album actually. That sort of Living for Tonight, if you know that song, that sort of feel to it. A brilliant, simple, well put together metal track, including some nice, simple guitar melodies. Possibly my favourite track. Speed Seekers next. Was expecting sort of a fast song, but we get another sort of very cool medium pace groove based song. Again, a great simple metal song that just has your head bopping. There's loads of that as I was listening to this album. Time Control was the 15th track. A slow to medium pace track with a great stomping bass line and the usual huge riffs. Some great sort of two-tonic, epic backing vocals here. This has a huge sound to it. I love that song. And we finish with Metal Damnation, another great title of a song. Classic metal riffing kicks off the final track, chugging verses and a chorus that sort of basically has the band shouting out the title of the song. Really good way to finish off a great album. What an outstanding album from U.D.O. I just think he's just such a great front man. He has a great charismatic voice that's sort of one in a million, really, and you know exactly who it is. It's just fantastic. So really recommend this album. You probably know what you're getting, but it's fucking great. U.D.O, Game Over, highly guaranteed. See you soon.